JJ the CPA here. Let's talk about the EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loan. I know a lot of my videos are on PPP. I'll talk about how they interact briefly. This video is because I'm getting a number of questions, good questions, about the EIDL with these videos that I'm putting out on PPP. So there's nothing new with the EIDL, but I wanted to address a few things that I think maybe more for maybe new subscribers are having questions on this. So the first thing to note is that any of the videos that I'm doing on PPP as it relates to forgiveness and the application to file for forgiveness, yes, is only directly related to PPP. With the EIDL, that loan, there is nothing actually that you file again. The SBA is going to, in essence, assume you're going to use the money properly, which is it only can be used for ongoing expenses. I've got a playlist that I'll put a link into the body of this video on, talking further about the EIDL and a lot of the nitty gritty, including the uses. But basically, if you've already been spending the money on something in your business, the EIDL can continue to make that expense payment for you, if you will. So I've got videos on how do you pay yourself out of it, how do you determine what expenses will count, what doesn't count. So I'll let you go to that playlist for that, look through there. The biggest question I'm getting is, do I think the EIDL will be forgivable? And I really feel like the answer is no on that. And here's why. The EIDL has been around for a long time. The Economic Injury Disaster Loan is originally for those that have more natural disasters, so tornado, flooding, hurricane, drought, things to that effect. So if they were to forgive the EIDL, they'd have to forgive everybody's EIDL. So the PPP, the Paycheck Protection Program, is the only forgivable loan. In essence, you've been given money. If you use it accordingly, then it gets forgiven. That's what I mean by that. Now, the EIDL grant, many people originally thought it to be, or it's technically called the EIDL advance. So it is true the money ran out on that a couple of months ago, but the EIDL itself is still open. So if you're wondering what the difference is when you go to apply only at the SBA.gov for the EIDL, while you're waiting, it used to be before they ran out of this money, this pocket of money, while you were waiting, you would get $1,000 per employee up to $10,000. And you may get that, you may not. You may get the loan, you may not. They weren't necessarily contingent on each other in any way, shape, or form. But that's what's run out, not the EIDL. So if you need to get a loan for your business, also in that playlist, I walk you through that specifically. So take a look at that playlist before, really maybe even before you have any questions. Go to the playlist, the link. I'm also going to put a link in here directly to the page on the SBA website where you would apply for the EIDL. And in the playlist, I have a video on what you should have ready when you go to apply. And so I'll let you look at that. But the biggest thing I wanted to resolve is what I just covered here. So hopefully that's helpful. And I appreciate you tuning in. I always forget to ask at the beginning. So if you've made it to here, I've provided some value, I'm guessing. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider it. I'd really appreciate it. So click it. Also turn the notifications on so you know when I'm putting out a video, as I am trying to address things that are coming about in real time. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. Have a great day.